intelligence! I love it! Jana! Take whatever, woman. I love it. She's like, no! I'll take her. Yeah, of course. But he's a great... Father is a great spy! Have fun, yeah! He's a great spy, though. You can't stealth on him. This is probably why he hates wars, right? Like, his parents probably got killed in a previous war. That's why he's a spy, to like prevent wars, right? It's probably his motivation to go against, you know, try to stop different wars happen, right? But they're all terrible. Yeah, of course it is. Damn it! Yeah, they're all as bad as I am. Right, so yeah, it was adorable episode 1. Of course, Anya is super adorable and super cute all the time, and it really feels like half the anime though is her reaction face. Like the half the episode, like it's her doing faces, right? A mixture of wholesome, you know, cuteness or like weird reaction faces. She's like, she's panicking and so on. Yeah. Oh man, that's perfect. There we go. There we go. So, I mean, a really funny episode, right? Really funny. Certainly feels in that like slapstick shonen comedy, right? And this scene was great though. I love that comedy too. That just generally the premise is interesting, right? She can read minds, so I mean, it's really fun. Yeah, she comes there like, oh, this Dad, it's no issue. I can easily pass the test, but I'm a great cheater. And then she's like, everyone else is dumber than I am. I can't read all their minds. They're a bunch of idiots. But certainly, a lot of the comedy comes from her face, right? Here in episode 1, absolutely. So that's half the comedy. I think her reaction faces, right? So it reminds me of if I try out something random, like Cautious Hero, we just started, right? Half the episodes we started doing like, Seiya! Yeah, no, half the episodes I heard doing crazy reaction faces, right? Certainly a reaction face comedy anime, to some extent, right? But a lot of that. But this scene is great too, because it tells us that, yes, she can read minds, but her powers clearly aren't like that defined, right? Or defined, what's it called, like specialized or whatever. Like she can't read, you know, people's minds perfectly, right? Because yes, she's surrounded by a bunch of morons, but certainly some of the other kids could also pass tests, right? So she couldn't like pinpoint who actually is like doing it easily, or who is actually, you know, just being confused, right? So her mind reading powers clearly doesn't work that good, right? Like she hears a lot of, I guess, you know, mind, whatever, how it works, right? But yeah, they did explain it in a short backstory how she hates studying, right? Because she was probably forced in some laboratory or whatever. So I'm certainly, obviously her real parents or whatever is reported later, right? You know, they're probably dead, right? But yeah, like her backstory has been explained later. She has magical telepathic powers, right? So it has to be explained somehow. And certainly, I guess Mom comes in this episode, right? Voiced by Saori. I'm waiting for one of the best. You know, she's Yamato. No, she's one of the best voices. Jesus Christ, man, one of the most popular, I think, today. Voices, right? She's gonna play Mom, and yeah, with the ending there being like, oh, we need to get Mom in here, right? But yeah, I like the power works. I like his backstory. I like the main Twilight's backstory, right? It's not super like explained, but I think it's pretty straightforward. You can understand what it's about, right? Okay, so he was in a war, or he grew up in a war, right? His parents got killed, right, in whatever war it is, and I would, you know, correct me if I'm wrong, right? Because I'm completely blinded, right? Anime only, but I feel that the time period of this anime is like 1930s, right? So it's easy to imagine that it's roughly, you know, kinda our history, right? Of Earth-ish, right? So his parents probably will be killed in World War I, right? That's probably what I would feel. And he's kind of like trying to, you know, prevent World War II or whatever, right? So that's kind of how it feels. And then, of course, his storyline, generally the premise makes sense, right? You know, he grew up, you know, his parents got killed, right, or whatever, you know, in his war. So now he wants to you know, stop and prevent wars, right? He wants to be a spy to stop these bigger global issues, right? The world or whatever. So, yeah. I think that was a good short backstory, and otherwise I think we're gonna. I don't know. I honestly don't know if he needs more backstory in that sense. We need more to define his character, whatever. But that can be done in present time, right? I don't think he needs to have more a deeper backstory. He's a spy because he hates war, right? You know, like, yeah, it's pretty straightforward, right? So yeah, I like that. Kind of give a little quick thing, and I guess next episode, you know, when the mom clearly is gonna be introduced, right? We probably get her quick backstory to why she's wanted to be a spy, right? But the episode was super action-packed, seriously. I felt like I watched constant. I'm just comparing it to other, you know, because I've seen most animes this season, right? Almost every anime so far I've seen. and reacted and reviewed and so on, right? And yeah, this is definitely one of the best immediately episodes for many aspects. And I think one aspect is how stuff is happening constantly, right? It starts with the train, not train, sorry, I mean car, and then it goes into, constantly, like her faces, reaction faces, right? Reading his mind, seeing over the world, explaining stuff. So it really was an incredibly action-packed episode 1, I think, for so many aspects. And I really mean it, right? Because, for example, yesterday, not to back, what about this, but whatever. Yesterday I watched this anime, I can't remember the name now, but it's like the Power Ranger Red Gelato is in love with the Demon Lord girl, right? Whatever, and the fight and so on. That episode was like okay, right? It wasn't the worst anime ever, but it was okay. But in that episode, for example, compared to animes, I felt that it had some cool moments, had a lot of her etchy ass or whatever, but it was like, there are several minutes where you as a reactor reviewer, you're kind of like, yeah, okay, now they're just talking and I'm just like, whatever, take a sip of this thing, or, you kind of feel like, yeah, whatever, like. But this anime was just constant action right there. It was really, I would say it was one of the highest paced episode 1s I ever seen. And I really want to point it out, right? This feels really high paced. Because, I've been doing reaction for a few years, right? And I've been doing a lot of reaction, I've been doing a lot of reviews, right? And you certainly feel when you do like this, like a live stream, right? You do like a reaction. In a lot of animes, you certainly feel that here's like 2-3 minutes where I'm just like, whatever, right? There's nothing's happening, you know what I mean? Especially One Piece. But yeah, obviously, One Piece is a slowly paced anime, right? In the anime, of course, very slow paced. But this episode felt like bam, 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 constantly felt like something happening. I think one thing, though, with the main character that's pretty obvious, and I've seen that coming at the end, right? Is that he's clearly is like I'm a spy, I have no emotions, I'm a robot. But you can easily see how, of course, the new girl, right, the daughter now, Anya, is clearly gonna make daddy, has more emotion, right? Because at this scene, right, when he's gonna drop, when he's playing the robot cat, it's like, whatever, woman, you're stupid. Yeah, she's like, maybe we should get married, Robert? And he's like, shut up. You're stupid. I'm leaving. Right? He's just like, you're an idiot. Our conversation lacks intelligence. I can't be with you. You're an idiot. So whatever, woman. Yeah. So I think one thing definitely is gonna happen, right? Which I think that's to look forward to, is seeing this like father-daughter, how to say it, right? More wholesome. Him caring more about people and so on, right? Because he cares about the globe, right, the world, right? But he doesn't seem to really care about, the individuals, right? The personals. So he's clearly very rude to her. It's like, whatever, screw you, woman. I can never love you. You're an idiot, right? Daddy! Yeah, I look forward to going from him being like, shut up, stupid woman, into being like, oh, damn it, I love my daughter. I gotta protect her. Yeah, protect her smile, So, yeah, that's gonna be a good thing, certainly this anime. How he's clearly gonna warm up, right, to be a dad and so on. And he obviously was abandoning her for a moment. Like, it's better she's safe because the cops, right? But then it's like, God damn it, she's my daughter now. I can't abandon her, right? So one thing I think is interesting in this anime, of course, again, a man going right to the manga and so on. But of course, I assume that this arc, right, getting her into this school to kill this guy, that's just one arc, right? So it'd be interesting seeing how it's gonna do afterward, because he has to clearly he's gonna be like, oh my god, it's my daughter now. I can't abandon her, right? So he has to somehow motivate why he's gonna keep the daughter, right, for the next arc, right there. And I guess gonna maybe fall in love with the woman too, right? Probably, right? Yeah, fall in love with this fake wife, right? But she certainly has to be a spy. I mean, it ends here, right? But she's like, Mom, is it the real dad? And he's like, I need to get a woman immediately. So he has to probably. Beloved, yeah. He's like, here's the poster of your mommy. I have no mommy! Right, yeah. Okay, she's never alive. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, the poster guy's like, oh my god, poor little girl. Yeah, I had a mom. So, she's a hoot, man. Little funny girl, man. But yeah, reading episode 1, I would say, I think I will summarize it as the most action-packed episode 1, right, that I've seen so far this season. It felt like everything. It was so high-paced, but it really, worked out right there. It was, something happened constantly, every second. So that was really, really good. See you guys soon with, of course, Shikamori can't be this cute. And hopefully, the timing was wrong on this anime, so let's see what I guess Shikamori is going to be out. I think Shikamori is supposed to be out in 1 hour and 15 minutes. But that's probably going to be wrong too then. I'm just saying, because this anime was not correct when it was out. Shikamori should be out in says here, okay, on both sites I'm using for different timers or animes are out, they're both saying 1 hour and 15 minutes, so okay, hopefully that's correct then. But yeah, we will see, right? Because this anime was delayed by half an hour, more than that, 40 minutes, so yeah. So we will see, but you know how that goes. But anyways, see you guys soon, and see you guys soon then with Shikamori, the new best girl, right? The people still say it's even better than Marin-chan, which I doubt though, but anyways, see you guys and have a great day.